Tēnā koutou e hoa mā. Today's achievement objective is 1.3, communicate about number using days of the week, months and dates. The key phrase we'll be focusing on today is ko te aha tēnei rā, which means what day is today? Now, in order for this unit to go well, the students really need to know the days of the week off by heart. In Te Reo Māori, there are two sets of days of the week you can learn. So on the left hand side, we have the English, Monday to Sunday. Now in the middle column, it's the ngā rā o te wiki, the days of the week. Rā hina, rā tū, rā apa, rā pare, rā mere, rā horoi, and rā tapu. And lastly, on the right column, we have loan words, meaning that it's been transliterated from English to Māori. So instead of Monday, we have mane, tūrei, wenerei, taite, paraire, hatarei, and rātapu. Now, let's look at ngā rā o te wiki. Ngā rā o te wiki have rā at the start of every single word. So we have rā hina, rā tū, rā apa, and so on. So it is fairly easy to memorize if you just remember what's after rā. Personally, I used my language, as in Japanese, to try to memorize these to make it easier for me to learn. But there are some that I used English. For example, rā tū, I just remember the word two. So day 2 of the week, rā tū is Tuesday. For rā apa, I always thought of it as uppercut. So it's kind of a hump of the week, rā apa, uppercut. Rā pare mere, I don't have them in English, sorry. Rā horoi, horoi means to wash. So think of rā horoi, Saturday, as the washing day or laundry day. Rā tapu, tapu means sacred. So think of church, something sacred, therefore it's rā tapu. Now, you and the students really need to memorize these off by heart. And what I used to do with my kids is I incorporated these to actions. So as you call them out, create an action that associates with these words. If I were filming myself, I'll show it to you, but I can give you examples of the ones I have given. So for two, just put the peace sign out, two. Rā apa, just have the motion of uppercut. Horoi, rā horoi, so create an action of washing. And lastly, rā tapu, sacred, so you put a halo over your head. So come up with your own, and the kids should be able to memorize that within a week. That's how long my students took. Here are the loan words, meaning that the words in English have been transliterated into Māori. So Monday we have mane, Tuesday, tūrei, Wednesday, wenerei, and so on. Now, at the start, I thought, ooh, rei. I just remember that as day, but sometimes it doesn't exist in places like Monday, Thursday, and Friday, and Sunday. So it is a little bit difficult to learn. So again, these can just be rote learned. I wouldn't recommend going to meanings of these because they are loan words. So just memorize them and have the ability to instantly recall the days of the week. Mane, tūrei, wenerei, taite, paraire, hatarei, and rā tapu. Now, as you've noticed here, rā tapu is the same as the one before. Sunday in both loan words and ngā rā o te wiki is rā tapu. Here's the sentence structure of ngā rā o te wiki. Ko te subject, tēnei rā. So subject is what we're talking about. So, ko means that the phrase is definitive, so you're being specific about something. Te means the. Aha is what. Very useful word, so trying to remember that. Tēnei rā. Tēnei means this. Rā means day. So it means this day, but you can think of it as today. So ko te aha tēnei rā. What's the date today? So that's the question. You can go down to see the answers. Ko te rāhina tēnei rā. Today is Monday, because rāhina is Monday. Next. Ko te rā apa tēnei rā. Today is Wednesday. Ko te rā tapu tēnei rā. Today is Sunday. So once you know the structure, it's really easy. Just replace the aha with days of the week. This is also possible with the loan words. For example, you can say ko te mane tēnei rā. Today is Monday, but using the loan words. Now, you can use ngā rā o te wiki or loan words for this. However, Language Commission tends to prefer ngā rā o te wiki, and some people prefer to using loan words because the concepts of days of the week didn't quite exist in te ao Māori before the missionaries came. So someone like Professor Rangi Matamua would say use loan words. Now, here is the vocabulary for the months of the year. It is huge. If you're really serious about this te reo journey, you are going to memorize these. And the reason why we start with June instead of January is because in te ao Māori, the new year is in June. Matariki is in June period, hence why we're starting with June. I'm just going to go through the pronunciation of ngā marama o te tau, then the loan words. So start with pipiri, hongongoi, hereturi kōkā, mahuru, whiringa a nuku, whiringa a rangi, hakihea, kohitātea, huitanguru, poutu te rangi, paenga whāwhā, haratua. Loan words. Hune, hūrae, ākuhata, hepetema, ōketopa, noema, tīhema, hanuere, pēpuere, maehe, āperira, and May. And here's the sentence structure for ngā marama o te tau, months of the year. Basically the same as days of the week. So it starts with ko te subject tēnei marama. So the question would be ko te aha, remember aha means what, tēnei marama. Tēnei means this, marama means month. So it means what is this month? You can answer it by replacing aha with ngā marama o te tau, the months. So you can say, ko te piripi tēnei marama. This month is June. Next, ko te mahuru tēnei marama. This month is September. Lastly, ko te hakihea tēnei marama. Hakihea is January, so it means this month is January. Again, you can replace aha with loan words as well. So if you prefer to use loan words, then you could say things like ko te May tēnei marama. This month is May. Now here's a sentence structure for the extension, combining day, date, and month. But the question remains really the same. Ko te aha tēnei rā. What's today? The structure is ko te, day of the week, tēnei rā, te, date, or month. So, to answer, ko te rāhina tēnei rā, te kauma whā o poutu te rangi. So you're saying today is Monday, the 14th of March. Next, ko te rā mere tēnei rā, te iwa o mahuru. Today's Friday, the 9th of September. Lastly, ko te rā tapu tēnei rā, te rua te kauma ono o piripi. Today's Sunday, the 26th of June. Now, I'd say this is kind of a tedious unit to teach because they have to memorize quite a bit. the students will have to memorize quite a lot of information. But if you had the structure clearly displayed, preferably actually permanent, incorporate it for morning routine, or maybe beginning of each subject, you write the date in Te Reo Māori, it can actually be learned really quickly. For the students to memorize these, you can create Kahoot quizzes and make it fun for both days of the week and months of the year. And you need to choose whether you want to teach loan words or the Māori words. You shouldn't really teach both unless they're very bright, because it's going to confuse them. So decide which set you're going to teach rather than teaching both, because there's quite a lot of information for students to take. Okay? It might be easier for students to learn loan words because they sound very similar to English. So that's one tip. Anyway, I hope you learned something new today. Karawhiua, give it a go, and ka kite anō. See you next time.